Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be, let's say, teleporting. Hope you guys are ready. Alright, I just wanted to say before we get this video started that down in the description you will find a link to the download of the world. Just want to let you guys know, and let's get on with the video. So I think I have just about everything made, and what I did last episode, I actually needed to double that. Because I'm going to need a receiver and a transceiver. I think that's what they're both called. I'm going to need those all so I can go back and forth. And like the last thing I'm making right now is making that Dew of the Void. So I went ahead and hooked this pipe up here. And we're just struggling on nutrient distillation. Just struggling to make enough. But looks like we're only going to need 2 more buckets of nutrient distillation. And then we will have enough. So I'll just leave this full because I'm sure we'll need some more of that Dew of the Void anyways. But we're doing pretty good. By the way, I wanted to show you this before we start working on crafting that teleporter. I know this is going to be pretty loud, but I wanted to show you this over here. So I was recommended in the comments to set this up a little bit differently. So what I did, let me go ahead and lock this down real quick. I don't want to keep grabbing seeds and stuff. But I was told to put a void upgrade on here. And boy, is that helpful, because... Why am I still picking this stuff up? Oh, I didn't put away what I wanted to put away. I put away my capacitors I made. Okay, so we have our void upgrades on here, and I have this locked down. So I can leave these on now. I don't have to worry about turning them off. So that's a good thing. So I should not have to worry about maintaining this stuff anymore. On this, on the other hand, I did the same thing. I just locked it and set it, and it should be good. So, like whenever I'm not around, plant oil should fill back up. Seems like plant oil is the only problem that we're encountering. Like, it's just not producing enough plant oil. But you know, that's not that big of a deal. All right, we still have enough biodiesel to last us a while. Alright, so we have 5 buckets of the Dew. Right now it's fixing to make 6 buckets. Correct? 6 buckets. I think that's going to be enough. We might actually have to make some more of these stuff. So, a pulsating crystal, and this one is, of course, the ender crystal, which I made a bunch of. So here's some of the leftovers that we have. I actually still have them processing. So what I did to process these, I was manually clicking this. You could hook up experience to it, but it was going so fast because I put the octadic capacitor in here. I just set this to in and out up here, and yeah, did it that way, and it worked out quite well. So I actually had to go get more Enderman in the vials, like basically do another set. Because I ran out. So yeah, that was fun. So a lot of off-work camera. I basically doubled everything. So I got well, I only made 1 teleporter, but I needed 2 teleporters to get the set. And we needed these telepad blocks, which I tell you what, man, are those hard to craft. So let's take a look at RFTools real quick and see what we're making, see what we're working with. So this is what this is made out of. And these travel anchors, you know, they require the pulsating crystal, and this requires the ender crystal. So, I mean, these are not something that's friendly to make, that's for sure. And they require dark steel on top of that with an octadic capacitor. These telepads, though, can actually teleport you to places. So if you don't have to make the matter transmitter or the matter receiver. I just want these because I know how nice they are to use, and you get access to the charge porter, which is a portable thing, which I already made one, but it's a really simple crafting recipe. I also made a destination analyzer, which is this with one of the machine frames that we've made, and I also made 2 dialing devices, which require this, which requires the ender resonator. I had enough heads, so that was not that big of a deal. With another octadic capacitor. So be prepared to use octadic capacitors. So I made a whole bunch. I think I have 22 octadic capacitors left over from all of this because I made them in batch. So yeah, you need 2 staffs of traveling. I think we can go ahead and craft this once we get the buckets. So let's get 2 buckets. Oh, we have 2 on us. We're gonna need 4, I think. Let's go ahead and get, let's see. What was that? A pulsating, I think, yeah, pulsating crystal. Let's get 2 of those. We need 2 of these. We're gonna go ahead and grind those up. So I'll get those 2 ground up. And we'll grind these. Oh, that gives us, I guess we got double off of that. Okay, that's the first time that happened. Awesome. That's pretty nice, though, that we got extra. Oops. Well, I guess we need it anyways, so might as well. Alright, so I'm just going to put those in there. And we should get our Do the Void. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get our buckets. So that is 4 buckets. Yeah, I got a bucket here. Okay. And we still have 2 buckets in there, which we're going to need those. So don't go throwing those away yet. So this is a one of the more complicated crafting recipes. It looks like I'm not going to be able to craft it right off the bat. So we need a machine frame. I can't craft it inside here. That's not fun. Okay. By the way, I'm on the new version. The new version is pretty nice. It actually fixed the armor. So as you can see, the battery is actually charging my dark steel armor. So that's awesome. That was a complaint that I had that was bothering me. So it's fixed. Okay, so here's our matter transmitter. Awesome. That was a lot of crafting for that. I really wish that these would work, but we have to manually craft all this stuff. So, oh well. We could probably do it in a crafting table. I probably didn't think of that. Oh, why did I do that? Let's try crafting it in a regular crafting table. I bet that would work. Would it? Let's see. This might actually be a lot faster. Okay. And it does. It works in a regular crafting table. I'm clueless now. Okay, so we have a matter transmitter and a matter receiver. Awesome. Those 2 things we need, they both require power. And I do believe they'll work cross-dimensionally. As long as you have them in the worlds, the dialing device should see them. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And this guy will automatically travel to a receiver that it's set to. So if you have this set to this receiver, say in the end, I could just use this to go to the end. But I think I want to make another matter receiver, and I'm going to see if I can do this. That way I don't waste materials, because I could also try something else. Let's get our buckets. I guess it consumed our buckets. Right? Or did it leave them in the crafting table? It left them in the crafting table. Perfect. Awesome. We should have 2 buckets in here. Okay. Let's try and make another matter receiver. Okay. We have 2 matter receivers. This, we have some power for it. I need to figure out where exactly I'm going to put this. I might actually put it right here in the wall. That might not be that bad of a place, actually. I will get power going to this, so don't worry about that. Let's get our dialing device hooked up. We need some power cables. So I'm pretty sure I have some because I just used them. Let's look at conduit. Alright, so we have some enhanced energy conduit. Perfect. I think I'll put the vibrant capacitor bank right here in the wall so we can keep an eye on it. Because if we start losing power, that would not be a good thing. Awesome. Let's also dig back behind here, because that's how I'm going to hook everything up. So under here is going to be 2 separate things. Alright, let's see. Am I going to have enough conduit for this? Probably not. That's probably gonna need to make some more. I do have, I think I have 4 on me. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more. I think I have enough for the enhanced. Am I out? Oh, we have some. We have 12. That will be enough. So let's make some enhanced energy conduit. 36. That's plenty. That's gonna work perfect. Okay, so this is in the wall. We're gonna be able to measure everything and make sure everything is stable. All right. This is where our receiver and transceiver is gonna go. So we actually need to drop this down one more. Or actually, no, we can just place it right here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I gotta save on the conduit. Okay. So we can hook up our power directly to this. And bring it up. And we'll just connect it into the wall here. Perfect. Awesome. So, right here we'll have one of our dialing devices. The reason I have 2 is because I was wanting to put one in the end as well, but I may not have to, depending on what's going on. Okay, so here's our dialing device. Let's set down our matter receiver and matter transceiver. So here's our transceiver. Here's our receiver. Okay, so those are set up. This sees these 2. Okay, so they do see each other. That's nice. Okay, so let's also set up a destination analyzer that is going to be useful later on. This does not require power. Just as long as it's hooked to this, you can check to make sure that your things have power. Sweet. So these are set up. I might actually drop this down one more so everything's flush. But I do like how this looks. I can kind of just go here, but it doesn't see this. Now what I got to do is I want to set this charge porter, shift right click on it. It's set to 1. So when I click, I'm teleported to this spot. Awesome. So we are able to teleport. I've used these before, but I've used them cross-dimensionally as well because I worked with RFTools dimensions and one in FTB Beyond, but I didn't play around with it too much, so this is going to be new completely to me. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the end and place this matter receiver now that I can get back. This also charges this thing up, by the way. And we also have a staff of traveling now. If I don't have to make the other one. I mean, I can make a staff of traveling now pretty easily because I have these ender crystals. But I may not have to use this dialing device, but we can use it for something else later on. I'm sure that this will come in handy later on. We don't have to use it, but we are going to need a vibrate capacitor bank. That should last quite a while over there. Eventually, we'll change that because RFTools does have its own like power transfer, like through dimensions. So let's go ahead and go to the end. We could keep it in like our dimension we're at, or we could place it where the end portal's at. I don't know. I think we should place it in the dimension. Well, yeah, we'll try both. If we need to, we can try both. But yeah, I'll meet you guys over in the end. All right, so I dug out this little hobby hole here in the end just in case. But we're gonna try this. I think I'm gonna put it right here, and then I can set. Well, you know what? I want to be able to see how much power is in here, just in case. So what I'll do is I'll do this, and I'll set some conduit here, and put my vibrant capacitor bank here, so I can see it, and then set this guy there. Awesome. So I should be able to spawn here, and it shouldn't give me any issues. That way I have access to the end, and I can get where I need to go pretty quickly. So that'll be nice. Now, cross your fingers that this charge porter will let me go there. And actually, let's go ahead and chunk load. Oh, it says you must be in a team to do that. It does that every now and then. I am in a team. I am in a team. Trust me, I am in a team. There we go. Claim chunks. Oh, we're on a corner of a chunk. Hopefully that works. F9 should show us our chunks. Chunk boundaries. Is our chunk boundary like right on the edge? Oh man. Okay, well I guess we can claim both chunks, but I really didn't want to. Okay. Just my luck for placing it there. Alright, let's try and teleport back. Will it work? Will it work? Because it's always a pain getting here. Starting teleportation. How sick is that? Okay, now for the ultimate test. Let's dial the end. Alright, this is to set the current pad. Like, so this is going to be main telly. Okay, and that's fine. As soon as you change it, it says it right here. And this is going to be home. Okay, that should set it. Main telly, home. Okay, so main telly pad. Let's go to the end. We can dial. And we step on it. How cool is that? But see, if you didn't have that pad thing, you'd be stuck here. So you don't have to make another transceiver or transporter. All you need is this this kind of setup. So that works. So if you want to go anywhere else, you would just need to make them out of receivers. That's pretty cool. And this, like, I think it uses an entire charge. Yeah, it almost depletes the charge completely. And what does this hold? So 200,000. It probably uses like 150,000 RF to do that. Awesome. And we can normally set this to dial once. So let's set this to interrupt. And as you can see, this is the power we've used, so it's not going to be too much. So when we need to go to the end, we now have access to the end, and actually relatively fast. So getting there will not take long at all. By the way, I've been charging my thing. Like, I need to figure out a better way. I need to get another capacitor bank, like, stored up here somewhere. Eventually, I'm going to clean this up. I don't know if I'm going to always keep the Empower here because, yeah, it's not in the greatest location. Eventually, it'll be fully automated with Applied Energistics whenever we get there. But for now, it's okay. Wait, are we? Okay, I thought we were running out of stuff. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I actually was wanting to get this stuff set up in this episode. I didn't have that much time to record today, so please forgive me for that. But you know, life's life, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching my videos. It really does make me happy to see you guys commenting and liking my videos. I really appreciate that. And speaking of that, if you guys don't normally like my videos and you did enjoy this, please don't forget to click that thumbs up button and also subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. All you guys subscribing, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.